guys to kind of show you the basics is getting started, either to be a land paddler or just longboarding in general. What we are going to figure out is what foot you put forward when you're getting ready to go on the board, and how we're going to do that is a little bit of an abusive way, but we got our good friend here, Stuart, and we are going to actually line up back here, and he's going to give me a nice shove from behind, and whichever foot I step forward with first is how we're going to decide which foot goes forward on the board. See? So I lunge forward with my right foot, so that's what I'm going to do when I actually go to get on the board. So next up is deciding which size big stick is going to be best for you. We generally recommend that they come somewhere between your chin and your eyes, or your forehead, depending. I myself am 5'5", and I've actually chosen to go with the 5.0 big stick. I could go with the 5.6, but I like the maneuverability of the 5.0, so depending on what style you're looking for or comfort level, you can decide based on that. Now when you step onto the actual board, it's going to add a couple inches to your height, so you want to make sure you take that into account. So you're going to go ahead and use the big stick here to help you get up onto the board. You step up 1 foot at a time, depending on whichever you feel comfortable with. You're going to want your front foot here to be right behind the front trucks, and your rear foot here to be about halfway back or a little bit further. You're going to end up with your feet about shoulder width apart, and as always with anything, making sure that your knees are nice and bent. You're going to place one hand on top, depending on whether you're regular or goofy. You want to adjust it for which arm is going to be in front. So here, if I'm going regular foot, my left arm would be on the top of the stick here, and my bottom arm will be on the shaft here, and then we can just go ahead and start land paddling. So once you're comfortable paddling on your regular side, what you'll actually visually want to be able to do is switch over to the other side. What this is going to do, it's going to allow you to get that full upper body workout that we're really looking for. It's going to shape those shoulders, abs, chest, everything. It's just going to make you a stronger rider in general. This here is your road grip. A lot of people seem to think that it is a set of wheels. If you actually dragged it behind you with a set of wheels on it, it wouldn't do you any good. This is your main factor in slowing down, speed checking, or stopping. Also, a lot of people are concerned, what if I wear this out? How soon am I going to wear it out? What do I do if it does wear out? They're going to last forever, and if you do start to get flat spots in it, all you do is pop it off, make a quick rotation, pop it back on, and you're back in business. Fast pace like I have right now. Go ahead and dig that road grip in. It's going to bring me to a nice slow stop. Alright, so one really important thing to keep in mind is once you've mastered land paddling, like I'm sure most of you have already, is when you are switching sides, or even if you're sticking to just one side, make sure that you're keeping that paddle away from the board so as you're not to stick it underneath here, under the wheelbase, or even in the front, because that's what that's going to do. Bring your skateboard to a stop. You are not going to come to a stop, and you're going to Superman out in front. So, something to keep in mind. Alright, so one of the last key points when you are mastering land paddling or longboarding is learning how to turn. So what you're actually going to do is try and master what we call weight transfer. So if you transfer your weight to your toes, that's the direction the board's going to move. That's going to be called a toe side turn. If you transfer your weight back to your heels, that's going to be called a heel side turn, and you're going to go in that